guys, this is your boy T-Dub. What's blazing in sports? We are here live. Guys, I told you I was coming back, guys, and I was coming back with a bag. Here we are, guys. Joshua versus Wilder gets a little bit closer, guys. We're going to dive into it. We're going to talk about the bag. We're going to talk about the 70%. We're going to talk about the if, what, when, hows, and all of that. Guys, do me a favor, guys. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, share button. If you want to donate to the content because you like it or love it, or hit the description link. Hit the PayPal. Nothing's too little. Damn sure nothing's too big. All right. Listen, I got the paperwork right here, guys. I got it. Joshua Wilder. Hearn reveal positive talks, 70% chance of deal. All right. And just move that to the side. Here we go, guys. Initial. And I'm going to ad-lib in this as well read. Hearn issued an offer of $12.5 million to Wilder, which the unbeaten champ and his team felt was far too low. Many people, guys, on the Joshua side was like, take it with both hands, reach out like it's the stars and grab the $12.5 million flat. Some people said 12.5% because they believe it can generate $100 million. Why is this still popping up? How do I turn the volume down on it? All right. Team Wilder countered with a guaranteed offer of $50 million. Wow. 12.5 compared to $50 million. Wow. So, a lot of people on the Wilder side was like, you have to take this. You have to take this. What are you doing, Joshua? You don't take it, you're ducking. But on the Joshua side, the AJ protectors, I call them AJP, they were like, it's fake, it's phony, it's not real, it's all a scam, it's all smokes and mirrors. They're not offering up $50 million. Then where's it at? Where's the $50 million at? I want to see it. Now, just the regular people on YouTube and just in the AJP clique, they wanted to be shown the proof themselves. Just so, even if you did show them the proof, they would say, well, I don't really believe it. Show it to me in person. I want a bag of cash. Like Deontay Wilder said, we got the bag. But let's keep reading, guys, as I read in ad-lib. The two sides have been in communication over the past 2 days with very positive talks, and the Hearns believe the fight is now much closer to coming off. Asking how likely the fight was to be agreed, Hearn exclusively told Sky Sports 70%. Guys, and we're going to get into that 70% as well. But let's keep digging. Their side has been very vocal in letting the media know about everything that is happening. So, guys, just about that right there, listen. All right, this sounds like Eddie Hearn saying that Wilder's side is letting the media know everything, right? Because remember, a lot of these talks are done behind closed doors. And I do understand it, but then I also can understand how people can try to twist up the minds of people like myself and even you know, on what's really going on. And by Eddie admitting, and I'm going to read again, their side has been very vocal in letting the media know about everything that is happening. He didn't say it was a lie. He just said he let them know what is happening. And to me, it is good because when you got one side saying they don't want to fight, they're lying. Take the $12.5 million. We haven't even seen an offer. You're lying. And the other side is like, damn, you know, people are not believing us. Then let's make it transparent for the people. Let's tell the people, hey, yes, we did offer. Yes, we're offering you $50 million. Not only are we offering you $50 million, we're going to make it public that we're offering you this on this date. We got the money in the bag. And that's what Wilder kept doing. Now, I can understand some people saying that, well, where's the $50 million? Where's it coming from? We don't know. Well, honestly, you may don't need to know, but yeah, okay, Hearn is entitled to know, okay, you said $50 million, but please show proof of $50 million. And let's keep going. All right, let's see, guys. We had some positive conversation over the past day or so. Negotiations are ongoing. and we are all hopeful to reach an agreement. Let's keep going, guys, because I kept the bag. I kept the receipt on this one, guys. I got the file. All right, let's see, y'all. Where's it at? Hearn answered some additional questions. I'll be back. You know what? Where is the goods? I'm missing something on here. Let's see. Eddie Hearn, promoter of IBO, WBA, WBO. Come on, man. It's like I'm getting every notification in the world right now. Eddie Hearn, promoter of IBO, WBA, WBO, heavyweight champion. Please stop it. Heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua with 21 wins, 20 KOs, no losses, has revealed that his most recent discussion to make the showdown with WBC champion Deontay Wilder has been very positive. All right, let's get to it. I'm trying to see, guys. There's one thing I want to give to you guys. So one can agree, 70% negotiation. That's not it. And say we'll go back to the discussion, answer, and put in the positive. Let's see. Hearn answered some additional questions to Team Wilder, which the British promotion believe there is true turning points to getting the deal wrapped up. Guys, I left a piece of the file back in my office. But don't worry. By the time I get back to my office, I will throw this whole file in my description where you can see it for yourself. But guys, what it said was, and I'm going to go off of memory, that Eddie Hearn asked for proof of the $50 million. And Shelley Winkle gave him that proof. And guys, I got to find a way to mute this shit. This is annoying. I'm sorry. I apologize. But Shelley Winkle, called him Winkles, actually showed him the proof. That's why Eddie Hearn is 70% sure that it can be done. But here is something that did print off. I'm looking like I'm missing one paper. One I did get off was who Eddie Hearn really wants to fight. Povetkin is the guy we have to fight next. Hearn explained, if we fight Wilder, Povetkin will wait. Would he apply for a volunteer? Maybe. Would the WBA allow it? Maybe. But really, it is Wilder or Povetkin. We are talking to Miller, but mainly we are talking to Povetkin because he is the guy we have to fight if we don't fight Wilder. So, Big Baby Miller, your promotional company that's been giving you all these promises and promises and promises and promises, they're not delivering. I'm telling you this right now, Big Baby Miller. You are not next. In this case, for Anthony Joshua, he is not Goldberg. Sorry, guys. He is not Goldberg. You're not next. It's most likely, in my eyes, see, when I hear Eddie Hearn say 70%, that's for the people like, you know what, okay, they showed us the $50 million, so now I'm 70% sure. But in reality, I believe he's 70% sure he can make it with Povetkin, but that 30%, maybe 40%, we'll go 60-40, maybe even 55-45, 55%, he want to make it happen with Povetkin next, 45% after the funds have been proven that the $50 million is in the bag, that he will make it with the Wilder camp next. Let me check one thing, guys. All right, guys, listen, we are here. I finally get a chance to check my chat. Trill Boxing shaking my head. Floyd Mayweather Wilder needs to fight Joshua in the UK. He is the A side. Floyd Mayweather already said Joshua is the A side. Wilder B side. So Wilder follow B side. This is all from Trill Boxing. Trill Boxing. Keep it real boxing. Fights get made when things go quiet. Negotiations. All right. Here we are, guys. So let me touch on both of those. The A side and also the B side, and also fights get made, when things are quiet. So Joshua is the A side when it comes to the actual fight. But the A side is not offering the money the B side is offering. The B side is like, listen, all right, I understand you're the A side. And if we do it in the UK, we're not going to make the amount of money that we make in the US. If we do it in the UK, you're only trying to guarantee me 12.5 million. And you're probably only trying to guarantee Joshua maybe 25 flat million himself. So if Joshua said he's about business and he's about making money and he wants to be a promoter some days, sometimes you got to understand that, you know, you can't always fight in your backyard to make the most amount of money, which is why a lot of people do come to the U.S. Because let's say you got a fighter from, Japan. If you go over there and fight in Japan, it might not make as much money if you do come over to the U.S. or vice versa. You know, maybe that guy in Japan can make more money by going to the UK. But if you believe that it only makes a certain amount of money, but on the U.S. side, the Deontay Wilder side is saying, listen, we believe different. And not only do we believe different, we're going to pay you up front $50 million, and you still can make 50% on the back end if it exceeds over that $100 million mark. They are saying we're willing to pay for it. We're willing to take that chance. Now, by you being an A side, you're getting a guaranteed purse that no one has never got. Deontay Wilder is not getting the guaranteed $50 million. Deontay Wilder is hoping that it will sell enough and generate enough so he can try to make the $50 million. Otherwise, Deontay Wilder camp is on the hook with the $50 million that they prove to Eddie Hearn is in the bag. So I agree, Joshua's an A side when it comes to his name being first, walking out the ring last. A lot of general first things. Also, he gets $50 million guaranteed. That's first. But when a person is putting up the money, that you don't believe it can even be generated, they have to have some say. So if they think that the money would generate more, let's say in Las Vegas, and guys, you cannot say Vegas don't generate more than some of the fights in UK, because if you look at Floyd Mayweather never sold 90,000 tickets at one time, never in his life, but he making $300 million off of one fight. Now, if the money is not guaranteed, and now here's the thing, if they just want to do a split, if they say, you know what, we don't want the $50 million up front, just give us 60% split and you take 40% split and we'll do it in the UK. All right, I understand that. But what Wilder team is trying to do, they're trying to call Joshua's bluff. Joshua says he wants $50 million up front. He'll sign in 24 hours. So they got $50 million up front and it's proven that it's in the bag. Eddie Hearn said it wasn't true. It's all smokes and mirrors. It's all fake. It's not there. But now, after sitting with them and talking to them, and the funds have been revealed, especially from guys like Al Heyman, who has done the biggest money makers in the sport. So there's one more thing I want to touch on. Let's see. I think Keep It Real Boxing said, all right, I think this is a report about May when things go quiet. And guys, excuse me, because of what I'm using, it doesn't allow me to see the font of your messages very clear. It's white and the background is white, so it's really hard to read white on white. So let's get it. I do believe that in a lot of circumstances that when things are kept on a hush and they worked out on the back end, I do believe that, you know, things can't get worked out. But in this case, the reason I believe is being put out in the public is because Deontay Wilder camp is saying one thing and Eddie Hearn is calling him a liar. Eddie Hearn is calling Shelley liars, Al Heyman liars in so many words, and then they're talking about the offer is not even real. So they're trying to prove that, listen, we're not lying. We do have $50 million up front. Guys, listen, you're just not getting it. It's $50 million up front. Step in the ring. As soon as you step in the ring, your check account that you provided will be instantly $50 million plus. If it only sells 200 seats, and 200 views on pay-per-view, you get 50 million plus. I really don't see how you can turn this down. Yes, you're gonna. To be honest, the money is the biggest thing. To me, that's the biggest thing. The money. The other stuff should be small. They should be able to work out where it's gonna be at. The glove size. Well, it ain't glove size. We already know the glove size, but who's gonna walk out first? A lot of things gonna go Joshua way. Who's gonna walk out to the ring first? Joshua. Whose name gonna be first? Joshua. Who's gonna walk out during the weigh-ins first? Wilder. You know what I'm saying? All these things, like, you know what I mean? Wilder got to come first, and then Joshua can make him wait, and he can walk last on all those type of events. Joshua's name will be first. Joshua get 50 million up front if it sells, or if it's a dud, it doesn't matter. But the B side is offering more money. You know what I'm saying? If the A side wanted it back in UK, do something more like a overall percentage, split with, 60-40, guaranteed. Let's say 20 million for Wilder up front, and then maybe 35 for Joshua up front, and then split the back end 60-40, in Joshua's favor. That's just my thoughts. If you don't listen, and listen, if you don't like the counter if you don't like the 50 million up front, then counter with something better. All right, we don't like the 50 million up front. Keep your 50 million up front. We don't want it. How about this? And we have it back in the UK. But to be honest, 50 million up front, I don't believe Eddie Hearn can offer Josh for that. Guys, let me start this car. I ran out to my car and it's raining like crazy to get this video to you guys. But I really want the fight to happen. That's what I want. I'm a fight fan. I get excited for big fights. We just got robbed we didn't get robbed. Talking about the Triple G and Canelo. Because Canelo got found with clenbuterol in the system. Trying to lose weight, feel great. Keep muscle for the hustle. So we didn't get that fight. But we did get some other big fights. And then we got something pushed off, like Terrence Crawford versus Jeff Horn. Guys, listen, I'm a big fight fan. Listen, I'm not getting any younger. I'm getting older. And I don't want to wait 5 or 6 years. I don't want to wait till these guys lose. I don't want Joshua to fight Povetkin and some lucky ass shit happen, or he turns fucking Achilles heel, and then he end up in a David Hayes situation where he can't fight. And he loses. And if he loses, that 50 million is gone. That A-side junk is gone. Now he's trying to do a rematch with Povetkin for less than he did the first time because he lost. And Povetkin got long money behind him as well. I believe he got $1 billion behind him. So, what did I do with that bag? Oh, I took it up there already. So, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I gotta get out this car. It's raining. I wish I could talk longer. You know how it is. I get deep into it. But guys, shout out to Keep It Real Boxing. Shout out to True Boxing. You know what? Listen, if you're in the chat and you're talking, communicating, if you're on a different side, it doesn't even matter. As long as you're being respectful, it doesn't even matter. If you want to fight for Joshua, go ahead. I don't care. You want to fight for Wilder, go ahead. I don't care. Just be respectful and you don't have to agree with me or disagree with me. But if you like that, I'm trying to bring in the content, giving it to you as best as possible. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do it. I love it. Like the channel. Hit the notification bell to get it live. And if you want to donate, guys, you can donate. There's nothing too little, nothing too big for sure. Check the description for the PayPal, and then let's get it rocking. T-Dub, what's plays in the sports, making it do what it do better yet? You know what it does.